My husband and I had already discussed that I needed to try to keep an open mind when we began this journey. I'm not sure my husband was thinking of my giving a blowjob to another man in a car when we discussed it, but oh well. Our friend asked more than once if my husband had to be there every time we got together. Because of a number of other things he said, my husband and I had the chance to discuss and think through scenarios we hadn't anticipated when we originally decided to embark on this adventure together. We now have what we consider our 3 rules for playing with others. We can't take credit for the concept. It's another thing we picked up from some of the podcasts we listened to early on. Some of them decided not to kiss other people on the lips or similar things. The rules are very personal to each person or each couple. One day we may have 4 rules or 7 rules. Today we have 3 rules. Rule number 1 is no sneaking around or secrets. I can do whatever I want, but to keep it from my husband would be considered cheating and a violation of our relationship. If a partner should ask me to keep something from my husband, we have agreed to 1 warning before ending contact with that partner. Our marriage is supposed to come first and be the most important part of these activities. If my husband isn't aware of what I'm doing, I'm not giving him enough information to have the necessary effect. That would be when I'm crossing the line from cuckolding to cheating. Rule number 2 is simple enough. If a partner should ask me to leave my husband, we would cut off all contact immediately. Again, our marriage is supposed to come first. If I'm maintaining the appropriate balance between my husband or cuckold and my new partner, then I shouldn't be in any danger of allowing my emotions to transfer from one to the other. If my husband and cuckold is doing his job and showing me the appropriate amount of worship and devotion, there will be no danger of my emotions transferring from one to the other. If the new partner should actually request I leave my husband for him, I should be able to choose my husband with no hesitation. Rule number 3 is a bit more cut and dried. It sets a very specific parameter. I will not say I love you to anyone other than my husband. Anything occurring in the bedroom itself would be understood to be sexually charged and in the moment, but anything outside of the bedroom would be considered too intimate and a violation of our marriage. All 3 of these rules were established to ensure we keep our marriage a priority above any outside relationship we may form. My husband is allowed to tell me if he feels I am showing signs of infatuation that concern him before any of the rules have been violated. We will then evaluate how to proceed from there. It's possible I may simply need to be more intentional in my behavior, or it's possible we may need to end the new relationship in order to preserve our marriage. Because I was not accustomed to the attention from these men, it has been difficult to juggle the new messages and emotions without neglecting my husband's needs. I'm sure it seems simple enough from the outside. Your husband thinks you're amazing, and now this new guy wants to sleep with you. Your husband isn't even asking when he gets to sleep with another woman. So why are you complaining again? But this actually takes a lot of emotional bandwidth for someone who is always more comfortable tutoring algebra or teaching vacation Bible school than dating. I'm incredibly grateful for my anxiety medication, or none of this would be possible. As it stands, my husband agreed to give me a week to essentially decompress when our local friend ended things before we jumped back into the website for the next round. If I'd known what was coming next, I might not have needed a full week. Please like and click subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner.